Hey guys, it's time for another episode of Get Vlogs. Thank you for showing up. I'm gonna keep showing up and keep doing these vlogs for you. And we back in 1, 2, 3, yeah! Good, G fam. Another day, another dollar. Back again. I hope you guys like watching my vlogs. I appreciate you guys for watching the vlogs. As you can see, I'm back out in the streets again. Out here trying to get my hustle on, going to my grind, to my 9 to 5, shorty. But let me give y'all some inspiring words. I want you guys to get my visual right here. So when people look down upon you, don't take it personal. Use that, turn that negative into a positive. Rise above anything that comes your way. It may seem hard looking at it in hindsight, but it's going to mean more to you that you fought to get where you at, in spite of people having their mouth on you and people telling you what you can and cannot do. Alright, so G-Fam, I'm going to share a little bit about my weekend with you guys. So this weekend, I woke up 7:30 Saturday morning, and I experienced somebody personally sending me a lot of shots of hate. A lot of shots of hate, talking some real bad stuff about me. Saying, you know, all types of evil and hatred towards me and sending it my way. But I ain't let it kill my joy. I ain't gonna let no man on this earth steal my joy. If I'm happy, I'm happy. If I'm gonna enjoy where I'm coming from, I'm gonna enjoy where I'm coming from. And I share this with you guys because I don't want you guys to think I'm above anything that's going on out here in the streets. I don't want you to think I'm above anything that's happening to you, because I'm human just like you are. But, you know, normally I wouldn't express this on the channel, but I was a little bit emotional from the person it came from, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to get too deep into it about who did it, what happened, and how it happened, but it happened. And like, I still rose above my feelings, and I suggest, I'm suggesting, but I'm saying you also can do the same. It's hard saying it in hindsight, but it's possible. So when I get a little emotional sometimes, G-Fam, which it happens, I tend to binge watch on Netflix. Now, when I binge watch on Netflix, I, sometimes watch a movie, I watch, some cartoons or whatever. But this weekend I happened to observe a group of anime movies. These movies were called, it's 3 of them, 1, 2, 3. These movies called the Berserk movies. And today I'm just going to be talking a little bit about them. I'm going to post a couple pics, so whereas though you can go and check out the movies for yourself and see how you like them. I like them, but, I'm going to express a little bit about the ending today. At least the last movie, how it ended. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, so let's talk about Berserk, which you see here. Alright, so you guys out there, the first movie I watched was called Berserk, The Egg of the King. Now, to me, I watched the movie along with my spouse, and it wasn't bad. War movie or a war/bromance type movie. Now, don't get me wrong, like bloodshed and all the stuff you look for in an anime movie that you can't really see and necessary, movies interacted by humans. It was actually really good. It was actually really good. It was like, romance meets war and friendship and family type movie. It was mainly about someone named Griffith who was, pursuing his dream, and in order for him to pursue his dream that he had had since he was a kid, he collected people. One of the most significant people he collected was this guy named Guts. Now, Guts was what I like to call a warhammer. Man's a beast. He killing everything, shutting it down, bro. But, in this movie, like, Guts basically, he devoted his life or parts of his life to Griffith, because Griffith basically won his life in a battle, and to see him strive and pursue Griffith's dream, and in spite of his own dreams and her own problems and feelings, it was pretty cool. It was. I gotta be honest. It was delightful. My spouse even liked it. I personally would have liked to see, how can I say this? A little more romance between, two of the captains in the movie, as you'll see if you take a look at the movie. But overall, it was a very good animation. Like, pretty decent. And I'm gonna put up another clip so you guys can see part 2 of the movie, or part 2 of this anime show. So I'm just gonna be reviewing. I'm out in the streets, as you can see. I'm grinding, I'm hustling as always, but I'm gonna just give you guys a part 2 of the movie, and I'm gonna review that and talk to you guys about that as well. Alright, y'all, so I'm back again talking about Berserk part 2. Now, before I get to how I felt about this show, or this movie, whatever you want to call it, first is anime, but second, my man Guts. If you guys have watched this show or plan on watching this show, check out my man Guts. My man Guts is the true embodiment of a warrior. Stronger than ever, focused. The only thing I don't like about this second movie is that Griffith, which is one of the main pivotal characters, Griffith basically has a stint in this movie where, as though he tells the woman he's trying to fall in love with, or also known as the princess, like, he tells her basically, no man will ever be my friend if I don't consider him my equal. Now, that basically, in that conversation, he basically says that all his soldiers, he will never consider them to be his equals, simply because they following his dream and they not following their own dreams. Now, what this actually does is puts a thought inside Guts' head, and it gives Guts the thought of maybe I shouldn't be following this guy. Maybe if the only way I'm gonna actually get this guy to see me as an equal is to leave this guy. Now, don't get me wrong, Guts by far pretty much is one of the strongest forces in this in the crew, or also known as the Band of the Hawk. Now, the Band of the Hawk, they some bad mama jammers. But, a lot of them misfits and everything, not typical soldiers. But once you guys check this out, part 2, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, at first I thought in part 1 it was like a bromance going on between Guts and Griffin. But I really see that Griffith, you know, he saw a good soldier and he needed to get him on his team in order for his soldiers to acclimate to the next level. Now, don't get me wrong, before Guts was on the team, they was undefeated. But with Guts on the team, can't nobody stand against him, even in any battle they go against. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed this show. Personally, I enjoyed it really well. Part 3, it's a lot of words I can use to express this. Part 3 was pretty dope. But at the end, you'll see, if you guys choose to watch this Netflix series, that this series, whether it be the movies or the TV show, it was bittersweet, as well as keep your enemies close and keep your friends even closer, because you never know who gunning for you. But just stay tuned to the vlog. I'll still be talking about these things. You know, it's a little later in the day. I had to go to work, of course, but you know, I'm just reviewing this Netflix show, and I mean, I hope you guys like this video. Something new for y'all. Okay, you guys, it is now evening. Getting back to you guys, talking about Berserk, the Netflix series original plus a TV show. Alright, so the last movie, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be completely honest, Guts is my favorite character. Hands down. He's the best at pretty much everything. Like, if I was an anime character, I would want to be Guts. But my review of the last movie, it was quite sad at the beginning, because finally Guts and the other lieutenant, I'm not going to disclose that, you guys got to watch it for yourself, finally got together. Also, a little segue, if you guys plan on watching this, it's an adult program, not a child program. But getting back to the topic, those two finally got together, and because the sexual tension was definitely there between those two. Then it was kind of sad, because you seen the captain, Griffith, who had been downright tortured. He had his skin pulled off, his nails pulled out, the tendons in his wrists, elbows, arms, his ankles, all the tendons in his body had been severed. So that, quite frankly, sucks. Like, he might as well say he was an invalid. So they finally went in, stormed the castle, got him out, and, you know, brought him back to the Band of the Hawk. And, you know, it was kind of sad, because the whole morale, once they found out that he had been tortured for almost 1 whole year, it was like, really, he really couldn't lead the Band of the Hawk anymore. But then the story actually took a very ginormously weird turn. It took a turn, and it went to, I'm going to skip a few segments, because you guys got to watch it for yourself, like I keep saying, because it's an awesome joint. It went to, he finally got his goal, transcending humanity, becoming a king of some sort. And how he actually became a king was he had to sacrifice the whole Band of the Hawks, everybody that was left. And he had to give their lives and their souls to demons, in other words, which, boom, was kind of weird as hell for me, bro. Like this went from like King Arthur type movie to some demonic stuff a little bit, but nonetheless, I like the ending, and I dislike the ending simply because it took a weird twist. But then what I didn't like is the all of these people who were loyal to Griffith finally saw the evil within him. And it's sad that they found the evil within him at the last possible moment because they lost their lives. I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. It's definitely a good thing to check out on Netflix. But once again, it's an adult program. And I really hope you guys go watch it. It's called Berserk. And following this message, I'm going to be giving you guys like some pictures from the movie to give you guys an idea of what it is or how it looks. So I hope you guys like it. I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'm out, guys.